welcome back to Mama Image. If this is your first time, hi, my name is RUSHAE. I'm a lover of fashion, the business of fashion. I'm also a little obsessed with vintage. I do a lot of styling content here, primarily through thrifted or vintage finds. So if you do like styling content, I'd love for you to consider subscribing because I'd love for you to join the family. Today I am doing a DIY. Now there is this suit that I saw from Celine runway, I think it was fall 2019, and I've just always had that suit in the back of my mind. And then when I saw this suit right here, this so reminded me of that Celine runway piece. Now this is a full length tapered suit, and I just always had it in the back of my mind that I wanted to make it like a long Bermuda short suit set, just as the the Celine outfit had. Now the difference with this, well, the similarities with this, first of all, is it does have this nice like light colored, let me try and, there's some orange in there, kind of peachy pink, kind of peachy orange. So nice and light with the tan going on, and I really loved the plaid on this and that color combo. The waist, however, does not have loops. So basically for the DIY, what I need to do is turn it into a shorts, and then from the excess fabric, I need to put some belt loops here so that I can put a belt in, obviously. So it will be, I'm estimating it should be not too challenging of a DIY, I'm hoping. But yeah, that's what I need to get done. So we'll see. We'll see. Is there a lining? Oh, there's a front. So speaking of the length of it, this actually has a lining that stops close to about the length that I'm looking. So all it has is a front lining, but it literally stops right here. And I'm wondering, does that actually give me a good, like, yeah, that's literally, it's literally marking where I can make my long shorts. Isn't that crazy? There's nothing at the back. This literally just comes down to line out a long shorts for me. This is freaking amazing. It's like, oh my God. Okay, so I just got a little help. That's perfect. Now the good thing with this, I don't need to pull out my sewing machine because I'm just doing a hem at the bottom, and I think I can hand sew what I need to do. So that's the plan. This actually was by Bill Burns, and because it's a little roomier, this is a size 8, so it does fit a little roomy on me. I don't remember if I needed to take anything in, but it does have like darts in the back already, so if I do need to take something in, it won't really disrupt the shape of the item by putting those darts in. But yeah, so I do love a Celine ready to wear. Because of the pandemic and everybody got really casual, they've moved into this very streetwear collegiate style for the last couple of runways they did. But when I found this suit, I just thought this looks exactly like the vibe I was going for in terms of the plaid and the print. For the Celine suits, I thought it was a good dupe for it. So I got it, and it has been here waiting for me to fix it. And now that it's cool enough but warm enough, I'm just feeling like I needed to wear a short suit. So now is the time. I'm more than capable of doing a little hand sewing, so I think it's gonna come out great. So let's see. So what I really want is a 12-inch inseam, and the lining here is really giving me a good guide. Right now it is with the lining that is 11.5. So, you know, I could literally go there, but I'm just gonna go down to 14. So I'll give myself some space to do the hem. I kind of went ahead and did a line with some chalk, and as luck would have it, I can't find any of my big scissors, so we're just gonna go with this tiny little scissors here. It's a very thin fabric, so it will be fine. And this part, you know, it doesn't have to be completely straight because it's gonna be hemmed, so I'm not worried yet. Okay, so that's one down. I also got an iron, so I'm just gonna iron these in place. Oh, let me move these here. Put this here. Remember this little contraption? It will come in handy right now for my little hem. So I think the loops, I only want them to be about 1.5 inches. So just about here. So I just wear a very skinny belt with it. I don't want a large belt. So I'm just gonna do the belt loops at about 1 inch, about 1.5 inches. And I just wanna make sure it goes in the same direction as the rest of the pants. So I'm just going to just do some strips. I decided to just make the loops plaid. It would be nice and easier to do that. With everything going to be 1.5, I just need 2, 4, 5. So I need 5 loops, and I'm trying to make sure they all fit in this one strip. It'll just be easier and they'll be more uniformed that way, I think. So let's see, we need, yeah, I think it will work. So I'm just going to do a quick sew for this, and then I'll have my loop. So I have some taupey colors, a little green here. This is a gray because there's some gray in the plaid, and then I have like a dark brown. So I just pulled all the colors that I had. Some are from here, and this is like an invisible color thread. Now I'm just gonna match them to this. Okay, so this is a gray, but it's more like a deep pewter gray, so I'm gonna pull this one out. this one actually isn't a bad match for it. And then we have this, which is a bit light. It might show at the end of this. So this is not a bad, it's more of a warmer tone, and this is a cool tone. So I'm taking this out. This is also more of a warmer tone. This is a pretty good match. And I brought this because it's in the same color scheme, but it's actually too green. So right now it's between the gray and this color. This is also too dark. So this is out as well. So I think in the event this is not enough to tack this onto the outside, I'm going to reserve this for putting it on to the actual waist of the pants, of the shorts, and then I'm just going to use this to sew the length of this just to make sure I have enough thread. So let's go. First of all, I need to stop overestimating how long it takes to set up the sewing machine, because you know what took long? This. So I finished hand sewing this little strip for the belt. Now the beauty of it being a plaid, there was a line to follow, so I was able to keep a straight line for the belt. I'm just gonna go ahead and flip this inside out, give it a little stitch to make it nice and flat for the belt, and then I start cutting it and adding it to the pants. So I have successfully turned it inside out. Then I went ahead and pinned it, and this will make it nice and secure for when I iron it, so it's nice and flat and stays in place. Once it's kind of flat, then I can take the pins out completely, because now I know it will keep its shape, and I can go over it again completely now that it's nice and flat. So now I'm just planning out my loops. Now there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 of this like very plaid section right here. And so I can't do just plaids. And then there's only 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, there's 5 of this section. So I could essentially do the non-plaid section and just keep it that uniformed. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Let's see. Okay, so I've just compared it to the pattern that's on the pants, and I think I definitely want to use the small grid plaid here because it will go perfectly with where it lands on the pants. Hopefully you can see that. So just by doing the loop here with the plaid, I think it will work better with the shorts. So I'm just gonna do 4 of these and then 1 of the other design, which is just the stripes with 1 little orange plaid going through it, and then that could go to the back here, or I could just decide to use 4. But if I feel like I want 1 more here, this design would work perfect for the back center, so that's an option. So So because the pants was tapered, I needed to put slits in the side of the hem, because with a tapered, the lower it gets, the more it goes in. So folding it up, these little sections were more narrow than the section that I needed it to be pinned to. So by putting the split here, it allowed it some room then so that there won't be any gathering in the pants on the side. So that solved that problem. So the last thing to do is finish hemming this and then putting on the loops on the waist. So yeah, let's get into this. So I also have this invisible thread, and I think I'm just gonna use the invisible thread for the loops for the hem. I think that might be my best option. So I'm just gonna use this invisible thread. If you can't see it, it's because it's invisible. So that's what I'll be using to do the hem today. So I've just gone around and decided where I wanted to put the belt loops. And now I just want to make sure that each of them are 1.5 inches. So I folded this under and I'm pinning it. I'm just gonna do the same for the rest so I don't have to do it again. So I've decided on using 4. I'm just gonna put 2 in the back and 2 on the front here, and then I'll be done. And then I'll finally be done. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish measuring these out and sewing them on, and then we should be good to go for these pants shorts thing. So guys, I'm done. The suit is complete, and this is the final look. I have kept the stockings on as the inspo, and again, this was from the Celine Fall 2020 runway. So they had stockings, black stockings on, and I just kept it on with the look. I'm wearing my Sergio Rossi platform heels because she had on like gold platforms in the inspo pic. I'm wearing this thin little brown belt. I don't have a pussy bow in like a whitey creamy top, so I decided to go with this ruffle top instead. And this is the finished look. So I've just added this little necklace that I didn't have on before with my 30 Montang. My battery's flashing, but this is a finished look. I think I nailed it. Let me know below just how much you love this outfit, because I think I did great. For spring, I can definitely lose the stocking, but I just wanted to come as close to the inspo photo as much as possible, and I think I nailed it. For the pussy, I think this is a good variation to their pussy bow, and I am looking forward to wear this like ASAP. So let me know in the comments section if I've, inspired you to do a little DIY yourself, because yeah, you never know what you can create. If the loops start getting loopy on me, I have more fabric. I can, recreate the loops, make them bigger if I want it. I really love how they turned out. And I think it really mimics the inspo photo. It's nice and thin with a little gold belt. This is my American Eagle, and I just like this vintage type of gold belt. And this is the finished look, and I'm so glad I finally completed this project. It's been sitting around waiting for so long. That's why it's never good to give yourself DIYs to do because it takes a while to get done. But this is the finished look. Let me know in the comments if you if I nailed it. So guys, that's it. This was so much fun. Don't forget there's a video on Friday, another thrift haul. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed, I'd love for you to join the family. And if you did like this video, please give it a like. And I'll see you guys in the next one.